On November 7th, a new startup announced that they will be helping people find remote jobs and paying them $10,000 to do so. If you saw last week's episode, you know that these $10,000 remote work incentives are becoming a trend. We have all the details for you here today on Digital Nomad News. Hello and welcome to Digital Nomad News, your source for breaking news on technology, remote work, and travel. If you're new here, I'm Kristen Wilson, the owner of Traveling with Kristen and Digital Nomad TV, where we're creating content to help you thrive in a location-independent lifestyle. If you saw last week's episode, then you know that cities and municipalities across the U.S. are offering up to $10,000 in cash incentives and housing allowances in order to lure in remote workers. We also had a story about Zapier, a San Francisco-based tech company that offers its employees a $10,000 incentive to move away from the Bay Area in order to work remotely. But what if you don't have a remote job yet or don't want to move? Or if you live in an area without access to high-paying tech jobs? Well, a trio of former Google employees is hoping to help you out. In a recent Medium post, a new startup called Main Street has announced that they will be helping to train new remote workers and place them in jobs. So far, this news has been received quite well by aspiring remote workers and employers alike. It's a win-win as companies will gain access to more affordable talent in a wider geographic region while saving money overall. Meanwhile, aspiring remote workers across small towns throughout the U.S. will have the opportunity to enhance their remote skill set and potentially land a remote job for the first time. If you do get hired and it turns out that the job isn't a good fit, well, Main Street has a contingency plan in place, offering up to $5,000 per month in salary reimbursement, plus healthcare coverage for the entire family while they help place you in a new job. According to the company's CEO, Doug Ludlow, Main Street's mission is to create jobs and opportunity in suburban and rural America. For more information or help getting a job through Main Street, head over to workonmainstreet.com. Coincidentally, if you've been thinking about quitting your current job lately in order to work remotely, then you won't want to miss this week's episode of my weekly podcast, Badass Digital Nomads. My guest is Kristen Machman from Germany, who left her high-paying corporate job after nearly 10 years in order to take her chances on becoming a digital nomad. In this episode, she shares with us how she's been able to make a living while traveling the world as a digital nomad and freelancer. Transitioning from traditional work to remote work is what we're all about here on Digital Nomad TV, so make sure to check this episode out. Kristen will also be sharing with us some of her travel tips and stories from the road. We'll link to that episode in the description below. That's all we have for this week's show. Let us know in the comments below. Are you going to sign up for a job with Main Street? What do you think about all of these new $10,000 remote work incentives? And remember to subscribe, share this video with all your tech and travel savvy friends. We're here every week on youtube.com/digitalnomad and Traveling with Kristen. Ciao for now.